With the 7th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select Darius Acuff Jr., guard from Arkansas. Locked on NBA Draft Night is brought to you by Indeed. Go to Indeed.com/podcast and get a $75 sponsored job credit. Need to hire? This is a job for Indeed sponsored jobs. Terms and conditions apply. I'm Tanitra Batiste, and I am joined now by James Ham from Locked on Kings. And James, Acuff Jr. is thought to be one of the most NBA ready players in this 2026 classes. That may be one of the key reasons the Kings went with him at 7.
Yeah, rarely do you see a 19-year-old walk into the college level and put up 23 and a half points per game, shoot 48% from the field, over 44% from three. He was absolutely tremendous in his lone season at Arkansas. And Kings fans, this is bedlam in here for a draft day party. To see Kings fans going absolutely bonkers for a first-round pick is pretty cool to see.
Yeah, behind the scenes, we had a little excitement about Darius Acuff Jr. as well, because some of our executive producers cover the SEC pretty closely, and we're excited for him and think this is a good fit, because when you think about it, he's known for attacking his spots, has that ability to score at all three levels, and game just continue to evolve, like you said, in that lone season at Arkansas. But what do you see as some other strengths for him?
Yeah, some of the things that I love about him, number one, the three-level scoring, what you talked about. But the opportunity here in Sacramento is absolutely tremendous. He's going to walk in the door. They're going to hand him the keys. He's going to be the face of the franchise in the way that De'Aaron Fox was the face of the franchise.
Yeah.
And they're just going to start rolling with him out there. He averaged 16 and a half shots per game in his freshman year at Arkansas. I expect him to get that and maybe even more as a rookie here, which is why I think Acuff's people really wanted him here. They wanted him here because there is a golden opportunity for anyone that can play point guard to walk in the door, start, play major minutes, get major opportunities as a shooter, as a scorer. And I think that's where it's at. He's going to be a primary scorer for this team. He does have to work on the defense. That's going to be a huge, huge red flag coming in. But Doug Christie was a pretty good defender. And at the NBA level, he was the Kobe stopper. And he will be the guy who's going to have to bring him along and make sure that he's playing on both ends of the court.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, James, obviously on the defensive side of the court, that's where you want to see the most improvement. But there's always areas where you can grow, even in your areas of strength. Acuff Jr. is no different. What do you want to see in terms of how he makes the leap from the start of his rookie season to the end? What do you want to see him most improve on?
Yeah, I think for me, he needs to step in and just take ownership of this team. He's a bulldog. That's what everyone knows. He's a guy with a very, very strong personality. And the Kings need that. They need somebody to come in here and be the alpha and sort of just take control of what's happening. I think he can do that. It's going to take a little while because he's just a kid. I mean, he can't go into a bar for another 2 years. And so there's always that problem. But realistically, if he's going to improve in one area, it's got to be as a distributor and as a defender. He did a really nice job, 3-to-1 assist to turnover ratio, 6.5 assists per game at the college level. But a lot of that felt a little bit like Trae Young, a little bit like James Harden, where they're almost out of desperation, the last ditch. He's going to have to figure out ways to get his teammates involved early. And then again, he's going to have to prove himself on the defensive end if he wants to stick on the court. Because if not, the Kings are going to have to look at different ways to stop the opposition, and you can't win giving up 130 points a game.
For sure. Thanks, James. And for more on the Sacramento Kings, subscribe to Locked on Kings wherever you get your podcasts.